Get to enjoy a beautiful sunrise. Here are tons of geese over there. It's a beautiful morning. It's a good day for a ride.
Well, that footage was brought to you from my new Sena Prism tube action camera. And, I was looking at the reviews before I purchased this, and the price was a little bit steep for me. But, for an action camera, it's a pretty good price. Plus, it comes with the microphone. The reviews all said that the video was pretty good, so I was going by that. The microphone was not as important because I'm not a big moto vlogger. So I'm going to spoil the review here by showing my review, and it's not great. I gave it basically, if I could give it a 2.5 stars, I would have. The 2.5 only because the video was poor, and I did not like it, and you'll see why. So Sena has a lot of options for cameras and communication systems. I opted to choose the Prism tube because it was just a whole lot cheaper. You did have the added benefit of the microphone in case I did want to motovlog a little bit later. And I loved how compact it was, light and compact. It shoots in 1080p, which is the quality that I wanted. And the way it mounts, I'll show you later, it mounts so close to the helmet, it just doesn't protrude out like GoPros, for example, do if you do a side mount. The recording time is also 2 hours, which is great. And the charging time is about 3 hours, which is not bad. So there's no need for an unboxing because really this is what comes in there in the box. This is everything that's there. And again, you can use it as just a camera. You can use it as a camera with microphone. It's pretty versatile. Just as a note, the Sena software does not work for the Prism tube, and there's no way to change any of the video settings. The firmware updates did not work properly and were, to me, pretty useless. I opted to go for the clamp-on mount because if I wanted to adjust it, it would be easier instead of sticking it right to the side of my helmet. As you can see, the profile is very, very, very close to the helmet. This is where the microphone and the speaker are. To have it record, all you got to do is slide it here forward, and it's easily operated with your glove.
Camera on, recording.
It's kind of cool that it says that. And the device is recording when it is flashing blue. Now, in order to format your SD card, the instructions aren't very clear as to what you're supposed to do. You have to turn it on, hold that button until when? It doesn't say. But you have to hold that button until it starts to, instead of that blue flashing, it starts to flash red. Then you let go and it'll go through its whole formatting sequence, which takes just a few seconds. I'll just fast forward through that little part there. But then it'll start to flash blue again for recording, and you turn it off by sliding it back.
Camera off.
The clamping mount attaches very easily with these Allen bolts. And it's really secure. Because it is a tube, you can adjust the rotation of the picture if it's off. And with this little swivel here, you can adjust the camera up and down. And again, it's really secure. And if you want to take it off, you can just pop it out of the side bracket, and that way you don't change the rotation of the camera, which will be really annoying to get right again. As you can see, there's a nice profile to it. It's not that big. It doesn't stick out like a big GoPro side mount. So I really like it. It does not get in my way at all. Now in the bright daylight hours, it is a great camera. You can look at this still footage and it is clear and crisp. And well, on the move, it's not that bad. It's pretty clear as well. The only issue that I have is there's no stabilization. So the footage here is quite shaky, and these are not that bumpy a road, but you can see here again, the footage is pretty clear. But there's no stabilization, and I really do not like this for that reason, and that's why I gave it such a bad review. Now at nighttime, The footage, again, it's not that great of a sensor, so I don't expect the nighttime pictures to be that great, and of course they are not. You can't really read any license plates if you really wanted to. You can't read those at all. And again, the footage is quite shaky, and these are relatively smooth roads. I'm not bobbing my head all over the place. It's just normal driving, and it kind of makes me a little nauseous when I'm watching some of the footage.
So 120, nice. Very happy with it. Oh, it's a lot better on my chest at the highway speed. This is how you don't park, by the way. What kind of parking job is that, man?
So video quality is not horrible, it's just that it needs stabilization. Otherwise the video makes me honestly just nauseous. The size is perfect, and I think I'm going to keep it just as kind of like a car or dash cam you would use it. The audio is just fine, I'm happy with that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful for you. Whether you buy it or not is really up to you. But anyway, check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.